All right. Well, this is episode 139.
Yes, it is.
The Afterparty podcast. My name is Freddy Mac.
My name is Natalie Jones. How are we?
Sore.
We did work out hard this morning.
Yeah.
It was freaking fantastic. It
was amazing.
I love that you beat me there because I was running late this morning. I woke up at 6:36 and was like, it takes me 7 minutes to get there, 12 actually.
Yeah.
And
workout time was
late.
7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I showed up first.
Oh, I'm so happy they did. Usually I wake up at like 5:45, but I could barely sleep last night. I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those days.
I was still awake at 1:30. You know.
Really?
Yeah, it sucked, but I feel great today.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed till midnight.
Crazy.
Much. I know. And I looked at the clock. I was like, oh man, it's like 11:30. I was like, let me hop in the shower. I got to be up at 6. Out the door by 6:30 at the latest to make it there on time.
Yeah.
And I'm a night owl, man. I just can't help it. Mm-hmm. Just too much. Just laughing at Seinfeld like I've never seen these episodes before. Such an old man.
I can see you by yourself at midnight. Yeah. You should be in bed, but you're like, I can't.
On the couch,
George,
just laughing.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
It was so great. Oh, man.
Well, we are lifting weights now. And
yeah, man, working
feeling
out.
good about it. I feel so strong these days that it's like not feminine strong. You know?
What?
I know. I just feel like.
Are you taking testosterone supplements that I don't know about?
No,
okay,
I'm just
then.
really
what are you
strong.
talking about? You feel strong, but you're saying it's like a man strong.
Yeah, I just don't feel like feminine about it.
Means it's not a good strong. It's not a positive thing, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you know.
No. You look like a woman.
Yeah, you know, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about it. How was your experience this morning?
Horrible. No, thank you to Performance House Gym.
Yes.
In Newport, Kentucky. And it was a great experience. Overall, I had to take a step out. I had to step out the gym for a little while because.
You know that's good.
What?
You know that's good when you're like, oh man, you're pushing yourself to your limits. I like to work out and perform under the 80-20, which means you only go 80% of the time, all the time, so you never get injured. Because I do get injured often now. Okay. And so I just like to when they say burn it out, I don't. Because I like to no.
You leave some room.
Yeah, because that way you don't ever get hurt. Some people are for that, some people are not. I'm for it because I exercise a lot. So I'm like, no.
This may or may not be a part of somewhat fit in that theory to some degree. My brother plays basketball professionally now in Uruguay. Just got there earlier this week. There were some mix-ups where, long story short, they lost his bag.
Yeah.
Bags, plural, in Brazil, where the connecting flight took off from to land in Uruguay. So they lost his bag, so he didn't get his bags till later the next day. That day, earlier in the day, he had practice, his first practice as being a part of the team, and he didn't have any of his stuff. So borrowed a teammate's shoes, extra pair of shoes to play in, and hurt his foot. Because they didn't have the insoles that he uses. Yeah. And it was like some plantar fasciitis, whatever it's called.
Plantar fasciitis? That sucks.
Yeah.
He has plantar fasciitis?
Well, I think he has something to do with that.
Not quite 100% teeters on it. Yeah.
Something. So
Poor
anyway,
guy.
he's going to be out for like a week or so. So he's just resting up a little bit. But, just got there and it's like, damn, you already lost my bags and I hurt my foot. But he's like, well, damn, I shouldn't have practiced. I should have just waited for my stuff to get here or.
He wouldn't have known. What if he would have turned on the worn shoes and realized that they were so much better, Yeah,
well. I don't know. I was trying to equate it to that theory you just had about not going hard all the time. Because knowing him too, he can't, and they were a little too big for him. I think he said too, but he can't not go 100%.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Him and me, I think we both kind of have that issue a little bit.
Well, I mean that's why I had to postpone my my membership at someplace else because I've gotten hurt 3 times. Every time I go to those fitness houses where it's a mix of intense cardio and intense weightlifting, I always get hurt because I'm so strong. I can go freaking ham.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I'm sprinting the entire hour and lifting really heavy weights I shouldn't be lifting because you get all that adrenaline pumping, Anyway.
And you're just exhausted at the end.
Right? We all the same. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I my issue this morning why I had to step out was just because I had no food on my stomach. I don't know if you did. I didn't.
I'm just used to
empty.
I'm used to waking up and doing intense workouts at 6 and 7 a.m. though. So it took me. I got used to it.
That was my first one, probably ever.
And I've been doing it like hungover and like as a smoker for a long time. So.
You can work out hungover?
Oh God, yeah.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah, I never miss a workout because I'm hungover.
Imagine.
No way.
I'm in there vibing to the music too much. If I had a hangover, I'd be like, turn it down, please. I can't hear this right now.
If anything, I feel like I will go in phases of like, at least I have, when if you're hungover the next day, you're just so numb.
Sure.
I feel like I just like don't feel. That's when I get injured. Because when I'm like kind of hungover, I'm just
really
like I don't
anything.
feel anything, so I'm just gonna keep going. Hell,
You don't feel pain. Yeah, man. So today's been super great so far. Workout 7 a.m. and I was kind of telling Natalie, I see where or why you get up early and work out early and stuff. Like you just it feels like, not that I didn't know this, but I just like giving you a hard time.
Now you know from first-hand experience.
And first-hand experience today, yeah. You have so much more. You have so much day left. Had I gotten up in my normal time, during my normal routine, just, hanging out, whatever, at home with the baby or whatever, just kind of late morning start. I had other errands I had to run. I wouldn't have had time for anything. You know what I mean? Where you get up early, you figure things out, you get things going. I had to get to a tailor. I had plenty of time to do all of that stuff. So anyway,
I think it's great we got it all done.
Yeah.
That you got to the tailor and we did the video and all the things.
Yeah, yeah. So a great day so far.
It really has been. Really has been. But I have a hard question for you.
Okay.
Who's the hardest person you shop for in Christmas season?
The hardest person for me to shop for?
Mm-hmm. Like the most difficult, yeah.
Side note, really quick. Yesterday, I was posing the question on the show, like, what do you buy the person who has everything? Mm-hmm. And you said, like, oh, you can give them cash. You also said a book.
Yeah.
I wanted to really tell you for the first time that a few weeks back, it was our boss's birthday. And there's this bookstore down the street. She raves about this store. She can't stay out of there.
She's there all the time.
For herself, she buys other people's books out of there. She buys other people's kids' books from there. She loves that place.
There have been multiple times where I had meetings with her, and I'll go to her office for like a scheduled meeting. She'll be like, we're going to the bookstore. Just get in. Come on, let's go. I'll buy you Starbucks. And I'm like, fine, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. So when you said books, I was like, what book? You don't buy anybody a book. And when I was there shopping for her birthday, I'm like, I can't buy her a book because I don't know what she likes, what she doesn't like, what she has or doesn't have. So I got her a gift card.
Great.
Have a blast. Buy whatever book you want.
Which, by the way, did I ever Venmo you for that?
I don't know, but we're even because we had some other exchanges.
Just making sure.
I don't know, we're fine. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that because I could not buy her a book.
Well,
and she's someone who I consider has everything or has no issue going and just getting it herself.
Oh, yeah.
So when it came to the book thing, I was like, I can't buy her a book. She probably has all these books. Knowing how much she's at that store like multiple times a week. So I just wanted to point that out, just as far as Christmas gifts and stuff.
Patty actually gave me a book when I interviewed for this job. On my interview, she was like, here, you can take it. And I was like, oh, I'm getting this job for sure.
Yeah. Did you, what was the book?
Oh, I forget what the book is called. Like Women in something. It was like a bestseller in like 2018, or when did I get this job? 17. The year that I got this job at the end of the year, it had been a really popular book that year. It was before Lizzo popped off. I remember because she was in it. It just profiled a lot of professional women around the country.
The way you answered that question, at least at first, almost helped me know the answer for this next question, which was, did you ever read it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think you did because basically you almost didn't remember what it was called.
I can't believe I don't remember what it's called, but I know like what it's about. It's like every woman, every like subject in the book has like a page. It's kind of like their own Instagram account, more in depth. They get like a photo and then they answer a bunch of questions, and some people get 2 pages, etc.
Oh, cool.
And it's all like the photographs are all really great and blah blah blah.
Oh, there's pictures? My type of book.
It's a coffee table book. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So, and blah, blah. Coffee table books are my favorite. I mean, I love reading anyway. I don't read it enough, but I do. Coffee table books are my fave.
If I do have a book, I just got a book, a Mac Miller book, and it's turned into one of the coffee table books. but I think there's quite a few pictures in there, which I love. Like, especially autobiographies or biographies. Like, I love a nice big page full of a picture. Page, like, size of the page, picture. It's just like one less page I got to, like, read. Anyway, all right. So your question, who in my life, who do I know is the hardest person to shop for?
Yeah.
For the holidays, maybe? Or
Yeah.
just in general?
Yeah.
My parents.
Really?
Yeah. They, too, are people who I would consider have everything. And they are zero help when you're like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? What do you need?
But they say I don't need anything.
That's exactly, especially my dad, that's exactly what he says. And it's frustrating because I'm like, I want to get you something. I want to gift you something that you actually need and or want. I don't want to just buy what I think you could use, like a tool belt or something lame, like, you know what I mean? Some socks. I don't want to gift that. Like, tell me. So it makes it extremely hard every year. So I actually think I had some ideas earlier today of something I want to get him, and I know he'll wear it.
You know what's crazy is all growing up, my mom only gives practical gifts. So I kind of grew up thinking like, oh, you only give gifts of things that you need. And now just recently have I realized gifts can be super fun to give somebody something they don't need. That's just a token of your love and appreciation for them.
True. Yeah.
You know?
It can be all different, come from all different sides.
Yeah.
You might not necessarily need it or know that you need it, but it is something from me to you that, hey, you might be able to use this.
Right? Well, maybe similar to your parents. Maybe get them something, maybe on the same mentality. Get them something that they're going to use. Like get them a gift certificate to Kroger or a gallon of milk or something like that.
Wow.
I'm serious. Get them toilet paper.
Get them a gift card to a grocery store. Also get them a grocery store item like a gallon of milk.
Yes. People, hold on. Once you do this, if you're gonna be there, like since they always say like they don't need anything, be like, I know you don't need this, or get them like an item that like.
But I was looking in your fridge.
Yeah.
And you need this.
Well,
so open it up.
You said to me your mom eats a lot of blueberries. Buy her some blueberries. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah,
and then
I agree. But I feel like this is how difficult they are. She probably has a very specific type of blueberry that she gets from a very specific place. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, and I don't know what store that could be. Some organic market she probably shops at. You know, it's just like not any blueberries will do. Where'd you get these? Oh, I'm allergic to those. You know?
Oh, that's how your parents are?
No, not really. I'm just kidding. I'm fibbing a little bit. But I'm just saying. I'm making excuses for a reason why I can't get them a Christmas gift. JK. Usually what I get from my dad is anything San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, that's easy.
Anything for the sports team, whether it's a shirt, pants, jacket, hat, cup. I've done that many times. Like that's almost what it's been every year. It's almost
and he loves it?
Yeah. Birthday.
Why does he love the
San
Niners
Francisco
so much?
49ers hat. He was stationed in San Francisco or near San Francisco when he was in the Army at one point back in the 80s. So he's loved them ever since then. Oh. And then the same with the Lakers.
Dang.
Never lived there outside of just being in the Army at that time. So, yeah, that's why.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's always been like an easy gift. Father's Day, here you go. San Francisco 49ers socks. You know? So yeah, I want to do something slightly different. Maybe still some clothing, but not sports stuff this year. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, let us know. He doesn't listen to this, right?
I don't think so.
If
so, hey, Dad, what up?
Now you know.
49ers fan till for life.
Yes.
Till I die.
Tom Selleck is trending. I'm afraid I must go read about this. We better go. It's time.
Oh, you're not going to tell me who's hard to shop for in your life?
Yeah, nobody. I got it. No, just kidding. My nieces are all really hard to shop for. They're kids and they have literally everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Buy them some books. Coloring books. You need to read and or learn how to color in the lines. There you go. Since you got books on your mind as far as what to get somebody who has everything.
That's usually what I get the girls.
Books?
Yep.
Oh, well, see?
And then I read the books with them.
Right up the alley. All right. Well, let's bounce and do our regular radio show. But thanks for listening to the Afterparty podcast.
Yes, it is the Afterparty. Love you.
Peace and love.
Whatever it is you do today, make yourself proud. I am ready for a new slogan.